Hi everyone, it's Jess, aka Colouring Bumblebee, and I'm back today with another video for you. I've got a large stack of books here, so large that you can't even see it all in frame. You can see it by the thumbnail though, of books that I am planning to colour in for the month of May 2024. It's a very ambitious stack again, like it was in April. A tad overwhelming, but I like to have a large selection of books that I can take from. I have several which I pick out every month because they are full book colour alongs on Instagram or YouTube, and then I have a few buddy colours, and then the rest are just goals for myself, ones that I can choose from throughout the month if and when I feel like it. So let's move this to the side and get straight into it. So first up, I've got books which are full book colour alongs over on Instagram that I try and touch every month. I don't get to it every month, but they're always on my list and in my colouring journal for ones to pick from. This is Bupar by Diane Dufour, and this is hosted by Colourful Diary and Lovella's Colouring over on Instagram. And this is the page that they have picked out, the mice in the tulips. I think this is a gorgeous page. The page they picked for April I still haven't done, which is this hot dog barbecue page. I just haven't had the time for it, but I would love to get this one done. We'll see if I get the time for it this month. That's Bupar by Diane Dufour. Next, I've got Spooky by Sarah Shevchik, and this is hosted by Christina's Art Corner. She hasn't picked the page yet for May, but she usually puts some options up on Instagram. This was April's, which again I haven't got round to. I've got quite a few pages marked that I haven't touched. I've neglected this book for quite a while actually, so I know I said this in the last month's plans video, but I would really like to get back to this book. That's Spooky by Sarah Shevchik. And then the other colour along that Christina's Art Corner hosts is the Magic Jars Pocket Edition. Again, she hasn't picked the page for this. I'll show you what I've already done. This one was March's page, the first page that she picked out, that I caught up with and did last month. And this was last month, April's page, which I had so much fun colouring. I'm excited to see which one she picks out. I am hoping that it might be the mermaid one though, because as you will see from my plans video, I've got quite a few mermaid books picked out that I would like to colour. Where is the mermaid page? Here it is. I think this one's really cute, so I'd love to colour this one next month, but we'll see which she picks out and I'll definitely be colouring in that. Then we've got Disney Megs Colouring and Amanda's Colours. They do a page from the Frogs and Friends colouring book, and they have just started on volume 2 of the book, and this is the next page they have picked out, the rowboat. I am looking forward to colouring that page, and I also selected one from volume 1 that I haven't coloured any from volume 1 yet, so I'm going to try and do one alongside the current month's page. And I picked out this gardening one. This is one of my favourite pictures from volume 1 of Frogs and Friends. I just love the frog in the watering can. I love colouring terracotta pots and dungarees. Yeah, so I would like to colour that one if I get the time to as well. It's Frogs and Friends colouring book by Chris Reiniak. And then I've got a new full book colour along. This is hosted by Amanda Colours. And she said that Annie Day hasn't got enough love, which I completely agree with. I love this book, and it doesn't get as much love as the Sck Mouse series. I love that one as well, but I do love this one just as much. And I'd actually already had it written down in my journal for my 5 books I'd like to touch in May 2024. And so when she announced this as a new colour along, I thought it was perfect and would give me extra reason to colour in it this month. And this is the page that she picked out, hanging up the washing on the line. I think this will look gorgeous. I'm thinking of like sort of a light periwinkle blue for the flowers, maybe some peach as well on the dress, or like a lavender colour. Some nice soft pastel colours for this page I'm picturing. That's Any Day by Morgan O'Brien. And then we have my full book colour along. This is Mini Mania Volume 1. And the page that you guys voted on, I put up 3 options, and you all chose this page. It won on both YouTube and Instagram. So this is definitely the favourite, and it is one of my favourite pages of the book. Then on the carrot garden, pick the carrots, ready to go enjoy some nice tasty treats inside the mushroom house. I love this page, can't wait to colour it, and I can't wait to see all of your pages that you complete as well. That's from Mini Mania by Gabby Wolf. The next selection of books I have are buddy colours. I've got a couple which are group buddy colours that I'm a part of. The first one being Daydreams. We pick a page every other month to colour in this book, and this was the one that we voted for the month of May. This is actually one of my favourite pages in the book, so I'm super excited to colour it. I'm thinking of using some sort of blue-green tones for the leaves and maybe some pinks for the birds. I think this will look lovely, and it'll be really exciting to see everyone's different interpretations of this page. There's so many different colour palettes you can do, so I'm looking forward to seeing everyone do this one. From Daydreams by Hannah Carlson. And then I've got Mythic World, a group of us who are part of Happy Catastrophe's Alien Worlds group buddy colour group. We branched off and made a separate group for some different pages to colour for Mermaid, and we created a group for this Mermaid page, which is just absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to colour this, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the different people in the group tackle this page as well. It says in the back that she has green hair, so I'm definitely going to use lots of greens and then pick some colours to go nicely with that. Maybe oranges and yellows, some sort of teal blues. Not quite sure, but I'll probably start with the hair and then see how the rest of the page takes my fancy. Maybe look up some colour palettes. So that's Mythic World by Kirby Rosanas. Then I've got all of my project books. These are books where I colour with a friend every month. This one I have been doing for over a year now, actually, with Disney Megs colouring. And it's my turn to pick, and I picked this Thumbelina page. I thought it would go nicely for Megan's ABC Colour Challenge, where she picks a random letter, a different letter each month, and for the month of May, the letter is W. So I thought it would go well for water, water lilies, wings of the butterfly, and I just thought it was a nice page to colour for the end of spring, and one of my favourite images from this book, and I've been looking forward to colouring it for quite some time now. So that's Wild Fairy Tales by Aries. Then me and Dana from Dabbler D have started doing RJ Hampson's Lost and Found as a group, as a project book together. I'm still working on finishing our first page. I picked this one, the Paradise Lost, the snow globe with the cherry blossom tree, and she picked this one for her page for this month. She thought, with all the plans that we both have for Mermaid, she would pick a simpler page, which I definitely appreciate. So I'm looking forward to colouring this. We decided that she would colour all of the front half of the images, the light background, and I would colour the black background just to see the sort of contrast between the two images. So I think that will be a lot of fun and a bit different for a project book. So that's Lost and Found by RJ Hampson. Another project book is between me and Christine from Sck Colours. I hope I'm saying your name right. I think it's Sck, like as in the number 5 in French. It's been a while since I've done French, but I think I still remember my numbers just about. This is Petit Pupe by Hatchet Heroes Art Therapy, and we've coloured one page in this already from last month. That was the Mulan page, and we decided to make this a project book and colour every page together. And this is the page we picked for this month. We thought Little Mermaid would be perfect for Mermaid. I absolutely love this image. She looks so cute. And the only other image that she'd coloured in this book already was this Tinkerbell sitting on the alphabet block page. So I need to make sure I catch up with this. I don't think I'll get a chance to do it this month, but it's in the back of my mind for a future month. So that is Petit Pupe by Hatchet Heroes. And the final project book I have is Sck Mouse, a big adventure colouring book. And Nikki from Knick Knack Colours actually reached out and asked if I would like to do a buddy colour. And I picked this book from the list that she gave me, and then she offered, would I like to do it as a project book? And I was like, absolutely. I love Sck Mouse, and it would be great to see a book completed one day. So we are doing this meerkat page. I think this is my favourite from the book. Meerkats are my favourite animal, and I can't wait to colour this. She's coloured, I think, 4 or 5 pages already in this book, so I have some to catch up with. I will try and do one of them this month alongside that one, but if not, there's plenty more months to go if I have the time. And these are quick, simple, easy colourings, so should be not too hard to catch up with her as we work to complete this book by Morgan O'Brien. Then just regular buddy colours now. I've got Seasonal Wreaths of Plants and Friends by Makiko Inotome, and I've done a few buddy colours in here with Tonya from Tonya Colours here on YouTube and Instagram. And when we set up our previous page, which was the Easter one, I think she said about doing this page or this one, and I was like, I love them both. I'd love to do them both with you, but we thought we'd spread it out over 2 months just to not give us so much pressure. I love the bunnies on this. I love the bees. I think this will be a really fun page to colour. And if I get the opportunity to, I may colour this alongside this page, the wreath. As these flowers are featured in the wreath, it might be good to just colour them at the same time so I get a double page spread done. I absolutely adore this book, and it's one I would love to complete one day. So I'm looking forward to colouring that with Tonya. Then I've got a couple organised in Minor Ice Dutch Asian. The first page I am going to colour is this one, the Swan Boats. And this is a buddy colour with Shelley from Weaver Shelley over on Instagram. She's actually already completed her page, and she's completed the opposite page, which both look amazing, but I didn't get a chance to do it last month. We sort of arranged it in the middle of April, and I just didn't get the time to do it in April, so I will definitely be colouring this one in May. And then I also have this Circle of Fish page set up as a buddy colour with Caroline from Creative Tints. This one I am looking forward to colouring a lot. I like it how it's a bit of a smaller, simpler page. I have quite a strong vision for what I want to do for this page, so it shouldn't take too long to colour, hopefully. From Minor Ice Dutch Asian by Rita Berman. I knew I definitely wanted to colour in this book, as it is the month of Mermaid, A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo, and I reached out to Steph from Steph Louise Argyle. We did have a buddy colour planned in A Million Llamas, which she completed a couple months ago now, and I just lost inspiration for, so I asked if it would be okay if we planned a different buddy colour instead, and she said of course that's fine. And we are going to do this Mermaid Encount on the Swing page. I think this is my favourite page from the book. I am really looking forward to colouring this, and I look forward to seeing how hers turns out. It's from A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo. If I had the time, I would love to do another page from this for this month, but I don't think I will. If I do, it would be one of the smaller images. But I don't I don't think I'll get the opportunity to this month, but maybe next month as well. I have a buddy colour in Love Stories with, who is that with? That's with Binks from Binks's Colouring on Instagram. We had planned to colour the Mr. and Mrs. Hobbs page a few months back, but we both were really struggling with the page and we decided to cancel that buddy colour. Sometimes you just don't feel pages anymore, and that's okay. And she reached out and asked if we could stop doing it, and I was like, to be honest, I was feeling similarly, so it meant that I was less pressured to do it and she was less pressured to do it, and we decided to pick a different page in this book. So we got these two otters, Mr. and Mr. Otterton from Zootopia. I love this page. I think it will look really beautiful with these flowers behind them. I'm thinking purpley pinks for the flowers, and then I'll look up a reference picture for the two characters in the centre. So that will be a lot of fun to colour in Love Stories by Hatchet Hero. Then I've got Mythographic Avery. This was another buddy colour that I set up during the middle of April last month that I didn't get a chance to start. And this is with Hega. I hope I'm saying that name right. I did ask how to pronounce and they gave me some advice on how to pronounce it. Hega from H_Rise on Instagram. And we are doing this Deer with the Blossoms and the Birds page. I cannot wait to start colouring this. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely lots of pale pinks for the blossoms. I'm thinking a pale colour for the deer and not sure what to do with the birds yet, but I'm sure it will come to me when I get to colouring this page. That's from Mythographic Avery. And the final body colour is one that we set up last month, but we both agreed that because it was a double page, it would be best to plan to complete it over 2 months. So I have started it already. It's this spring picnic double page that I am doing with Geordie from Geordie Colours. I started it one evening. I was feeling quite tired, so I thought I would just do some mindless colouring of the grass, very simply. Haven't worried too much about it being blended. I quite like the sort of textured look that it's got at the moment. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to this page for the month of May and hopefully finishing it. So I forgot to say this was the Polar Bears Adventure Cruise by Yuki Shiratori. Such a gorgeous new book release. Moving on to the final stack of books I have. These are ones that I have flagged with pages that I would like to colour during the month of May. Definitely not a guarantee that I will get to all of these. I will prioritise my buddy colours, of course. This one is Lunar Therapy by Diane Dufour, and I picked out this mermaid page. I just think it's so cute. She has such a cheeky expression on her face, and I thought I'd pick this page out as a possibility to colour if I don't quite feel like colouring in the other mermaid book by Diane Dufour. As you can see, the Teddy Bear Therapy is considerably smaller than the Sirens du Monde, which I believe translated to as Mermaids Around the World or something like that. Mermaids of the World. Something along those lines. And this book was a very, very, very generous gift by the lovely Art Journey here on YouTube. She did a super wonderful Christmas giveaway where people nominated others for receiving a little Christmas gift of some books that she was looking to get rid of, and she very kindly sent this to me along with something else. And I haven't had the opportunity to colour in it yet. I've sort of been saving it for Mermaid, so I definitely want to be colouring in this month. I picked out a few pages that I like the look of. This mermaid looking at the seal I thought was super cute. This mermaid with the goldfish I thought would look nice with some orangey tones and maybe like a teal to contrast with it. And this one with the dolphins. I'm really attracted to the ones with animals in them as well as the mermaids. I just think it adds an extra layer of fun to the colouring page. So that is Sirens du Monde by Diane Dufour. I'm really worried this stack of books is going to fall on me in a minute. It's looking a little precarious. Next book I've got is A Million Magical Creatures. This is another mermaid page. I just love this one at the back of the book. I think it's so cute, and I think it would be a quick, simple page to colour. I've got a good vision for it. So yeah, hopefully I will colour that one from A Million Magical Creatures. Oh, sorry, I just knocked you there. A book that was new to me from April was R.J. Hampson's Around the World, a Mr. Fogarty colouring book. And this I bought thanks to Spare Room Studio, Jackie from there. I got this because she was colouring it from front to back, and I just loved seeing her pages. She's actually already completed it. And so it would be nice to colour the first This Book Belongs To page. I'm not sure if I'll get time to do any of the images proper, but I would like to at least get one page done in this to get this book started. R.J. Hampson's Around the World. Then I also picked out this Korean colouring book. This is Colouring Book for a Bright Day Together by Stella Park. I absolutely loved colouring the page that I did this month. Oh, it was a while ago. I'll give you a little sneak peek of it. Yeah, it was at the start of the month. I just absolutely adored colouring it and matching the colours to it. I found it quite an easy colour, not only just because it was a small image, but because the colours were right there for me to select from. So I picked out some that I might get the chance to colouring this month. This one with the duck pond I thought was lovely. I really like this kitchen one with the tiles. I think that would be fun to colour. And I thought I picked one more. There was another one here. Yeah, this was the other one that I was thinking of colouring. This one of them in the garden I thought was very sweet. So I'd love to get another one coloured in that book. I haven't coloured a Zodiac page in several months now. I can't remember the last Zodiac I actually coloured. It might have been Capricorn, which was right at the start of the year in January. And so I picked out Astrology Colouring by Anna Jaren. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce her surname, but I gave it a shot. And this is actually an untouched book still, and I just love this Taurus page. I think the Highland Cow is absolutely adorable, and I'd love to colour this one. So that's one that I would like to do. Sorry, I knocked you again. I'm getting such a tall stack of books, I keep knocking the camera. Then one of my books I'd like to touch this month is Aries World Literature book. I haven't coloured any pages in this yet, and I selected a couple from here. I liked this Hare and Tortoise page. I thought this was perfect for spring. Either that one, or I also really love this Little Women page. I can imagine it with a nice pink and maybe like cream background for the wallpaper. And I think it'll be a lot of fun to colour the different girls, given their personalities. So that is Aries World Literature book. Then I picked a couple from Maria Troll's Universe. I like to colour this for Jamie's Colouring Love, her Portrait Year of Colour challenge for the month of May. The prompt is orange/red hair with blue eyes, so I picked out a few pages in this book that I thought would look nice with that one. I picked out this one. This page gives me Peter Pan vibes. I think it's like the short hair and the sort of leaves. I can imagine it in greens with sort of an auburn hair. I thought would look really nice with bright blue eyes as well. So either that one or this one. I thought the sort of orange hair would look nice, maybe with some contrasting colour for the tulips and bringing in the orange again with the butterflies. I think would look lovely on this page. So either one of those two for Jamie's Portrait Year of Colour colouring challenge that she does every month. And finally, a book that I cannot wait to colour in is Kirby Rosanna's Alien Worlds. And this is thanks to Candice from Happy Catastrophe. She is hosting a group buddy colour for this on Instagram. Lexi has just come into my room. You might be able to hear her in the background. We'll see if she makes a cameo. And I would really like to colour definitely this first page of us setting off for our space adventure, and potentially this Books Belongs To page. I just adore this book. I can't wait to colour in it and share my pages with all the lovely ladies in the group hosted by Candice. So that's the last book that I would like to colour in for the month of May. So that was a lot of books that I had to show you today. We'll see if they all get done. I will try my best to do as much as I can. I will obviously prioritise my buddy colours and make sure I get those completed, but I've also got other books to select from if and when it takes my fancy. Let me know down in the comments below which book you're most excited to see me colour, and what pages maybe from the books that I showed at the end that aren't buddy colours already, what pages you'd like me to colour from those. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.